We're going to officially call the meeting to order at 7:09. We're located currently at the 48 Gardner Road Town Hall. And I think right now we can say for the record we have a full quorum. We got Dave Rogers here, Diana is here, as well as Judy. And of course Sadie is with us. First thing, we're going to be reviewing the minutes from January 27th. And I think we should vote on those separately. So we'll go for the first one, take a look at it, if there's any questions, issues, anything that may be missing. So should we make an amendment to section 11 under the business regarding the inspections that we're getting from Kathy, right? I know you guys discussed this prior last time. Not sure if there was anything in here in the previous one. There was discussion regarding Kathy continue as an inspector for us, but the current process is she will be staying on all the way to 2026 as a volunteer to do the inspection. It seems like that is basically what agreed upon after reviewing the laws, right? In terms of actually that she cannot be paid doing an inspection until after a year of being off the board.
Correct.
Right.
But I didn't know there was a discussion of her actually, if that was.
Right. I think that was, and that's basically what's in the note here. So I think we need to probably strike that down, or at least make an amendment to make that clear that Kathy will be volunteer to serve as campground, state housing, and actually inspections for food inspection for a year from the time that she left the board, which officially was actually last month. After a year, then we can actually discuss and consider exactly what's the next step going to look like for her to get paid for the position.
So the conversation happened, so we're gonna put that, we're gonna rediscuss it and then have it in, that wouldn't be in the minutes because that conversation didn't happen.
I'm striking this out. Yeah, there should be an amendment in here to actually remove this in here.
To remove it.
Well, we said we're going to pay her. We're not paying her.
No, we didn't say, because you didn't say, you said you were gonna discuss it. You didn't say that that was tabled.
Well, not the way it's reading.
Yeah, it says that we approved it.
It says we approved it.
Unanimously, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I mean, motion.
Yeah.
No, it says.
I'm looking at January 27th minute. Is that what you want? There was a motion.
So the motion was to pay food inspector, but not Kathy.
Kathy is
She
the food
is the
inspector.
food inspector.
Okay, so then,
Yeah.
so how are we, so what do you,
Would like to make an amendment to this to
Okay.
remove this, the payment aspect to this. We agreed to have her continue on as a food inspector, but not paid for the remainder of 2026. Does that make sense to everyone?
It does. She agreed to that?
Yes.
who seconded it?
I made the motion to make an amendment to in line item number 11, new business, section B, to remove the paid fees for Kathy as food inspector.
I'll second.
Okay, take a second. And I guess to reiterate, in terms of the current law in the books in Massachusetts, if we're on the board, and if you leave the board and you were to take a position, I guess in town, in general, right? In town, you have to actually wait a 1-year period before you can actually get a paid position. It's a very interesting process here. All right. So that being said, then for the whole meetings, I guess for January 27th minutes, I made a motion for us to approve it, and obviously with the amendments.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, and then, then the next one is February 10th minutes. That was the last one.
Under number 11,
Number 11.
new business, MRC regional protocols. I don't think that really needed to be in there. I think that was just an update.
So that was the information we captured from the note that you sent us, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what is that supposed to be there?
just update. I
Would-
don't even remember. Of course, there's been a lot of things going on in MRC. We just lost all our funding, so there's a lot of things going on. Thank you, Trump.
So they get funded directly by the federal government?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I remember what it was. It was deployment protocol. That's what it was.
Which section are you referring to?
And number 11, MRC.
Okay.
It was deployment protocol. I brought them in because they get handed out to the boards of health and the EMDs of, it should be EMD. So that would be, our local emergency planning committee.
Okay.
And it gets passed out as a reference guide. If you need volunteers, then this is who you contact. So that's what that was. So I would just amend that to read MRC deployment protocol presented and leave it at that.
Okay. So you'd like to make a motion for that amendment?
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
All right. second. Actually, do you have a pen here? We have extras. Awesome. Thank you. I think mine is dying.
This Kathy and the next one.
I know, I spelled
11.
them.
Oh, I saw.
I know, I fixed it on the line.
Is that Kathy, C-A-T-H-Y, or
Yeah,
is that
C-
somebody else?
No, though, I fixed it on the online. I seen that after it was already printed.
Okay.
Which section?
11.
Right under MRC. Should spell out the whole name.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think if you guys don't have anything else.
I did not report they'd taken down the items for sale, the Kratom.
You said it's online. That you said you went into the store and you seen they took them
Not
down.
me, I didn't go to the store.
No, I think
Yeah.
Somebody else
I
did.
did.
it was you.
It was me, yeah.
So was David. David?
If I'm in trouble, David.
Yeah, that's like I'm Judith, I'm in trouble.
All right, so Dave was the one that went down to get a look at it. Okay.
As well as the nitrous oxide too, if you want to include it. If we're going to amend that light item.
Yeah.
we can say-
Okay. So take it down. Seriously, that's great.
Yeah.
So again, this is a voluntary to take down on their end, right? Because
Well, Kathy went in and provided them with the letter, right?
You're right.
It stated that. you know,
With that, we will
as a
be
town,
taking
we're-
right.
yeah. So yeah, they voluntarily without.
Yeah.
Without pushback.
Right.
Which is great.
It's awesome. Okay. Anything else?
I would just add the word up under tabletop. It's the sentences are hanging. Reports policy, animal care functional needs policy, temporary shelter policy, and communication policy, and it sort of leaves it hanging. So just insert the word written.
Written in
Written
front of.
policy.
Yeah, it needs that end word. Yeah. Ending, needs an ending. Just being grammatical.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'll copy and paste.
Great. All right, so gonna make a motion for us to approve the February 10th, 2025 minutes with the amendment, I guess, to, I think it's section 9, right, for the tabletop. We're gonna says it's written reports. Is that what you meant, right?
Just add,
Line item 10.
Line
It's
item
like
10.
Bullet pointed weird, but it's 10, old business.
Old business, yep. So it's basically gonna be written. And then line item 11, and the bullet point is actually supposed to say MRC deployment protocol. You know, we are also updating Kathy's name on the second bullet point to spell exactly what her full name is. And line item number 12, it was Dave reported seeing that local store did take down items, including Kratom as well as the nitric oxide canisters. That's it. That being said, do we have a second for that motion?
A second.
Dave, second. Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
All right, so approved.
couple of them.
Okay. All right, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty now. This was reviewed. All right, do we have any update from Maven?
We have just 2 new COVID cases over the past 3 weeks, but no more flu.
Really, that's good.
Yep, that's good news.
Mm.
Seems to be going on the downtrend.
Awesome.
Yeah, the school had nothing to report because they were off.
They were off.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. No update from the school. All right, do we have any Title IV reports?
Yep.
Ooh, beautiful. How many do we have?
One.
Just that one? And is that the?
South Cove.
South Cove, okay.
South Cove Road, where's that?
Okay, I'll start passing this around.
Those look like Girl Scout cookies.
They're close enough.
That was
Caramel
good.
cookies and peanut butter cookies.
Ooh.
So that one is the Gardner testing, but it comes with the, they just, bring it in last week. They're trying to get it purchased and they did the testing and something came up and they want to make sure that we review, the water testing and if they need any recommendations to go from where it's at.
Okay. While this is going, I'll take a look at this one.
South Cove Road is right across from Raider Ranch. It's townhouses.
So as far as the Crantum and the nitrous oxide, should we post something somewhere so that stores or future stores are aware of Hubbardston's policy?
Well, we didn't have a full.
It's not an actual, we haven't
Actual
written
policy. Well, we're about to
It's
see it,
just
right?
a-
It's
it
just
was
a
request.
It's just a request that we're making voluntarily, so we can continue to actually use that as a
Yeah, the
request.
verbiage was good, so we
Right.
could probably make a policy.
And ultimately, if we realize that no one is following it, then that's when we would actually move up to create a rule at this point. Interesting.
This is a shared system.
What's that?
This is a shared system.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it a single family?
Because these are, this attached housing building number 1 has more than one home. underneath upstairs,
Right.
2-bedroom townhouse.
Okay. And each unit has its own system?
No, I think each building has its own system.
No, because that says it's a 2,000
Yeah, that-
gallon.
I saw
Which is
that.
for
Yeah,
a s-
mine.
2-bedroom home.
We don't usually see them come through.
Mm.
So,
I'm
Okay.
surprised it doesn't have the address and then the unit number.
yeah, exactly. It says owned by Burns Property Management.
Did you send that to us? You haven't sent that to us.
No,
yet. That's
that
fairly-
came while I was gone.
Okay.
We'll see what.
So what happened was I had a conversation with her. She said she was gonna send it over, and then I ended up getting sick, and that's when she sent it over.
Okay. So let me, once Diana is done with that one, I'll sign this and I'm gonna pass this around. So this one, it seems like we have a realtor that's reaching out on behalf of a buyer of a house located here in Hubbardston. They seems to need guidance on how to interpret result from their water report, in which one test criteria failed to meet the EPA primary standard. Not by much, but it did fail it. So in essence, they want to know exactly how to advise the buyer with that one single fail. They reach out to local water testing groups, supposedly companies. They default them to gain guidance from the DOH, from us, for them to actually properly move forward. And the failed test is actually arsenic. The EPA has like a primary standard and secondary standard, and the state have its own as well. So the EPA for the arsenic was 0.01666 mg per liter. That was the result, but the specification is actually a 0.010. But I'll pass this around and so take a look. Okay, thank you. So which kind of bring me to this, I mean, this is, could be something we can discuss in no business, but I think it's related. I can bring this up. So it seems like it's a common thing in town, especially when we have a major snowstorm or so forth, because you have no way to access system or email address when you're off-site, right? Like during a
Yeah,
snowstorm.
I don't work off remotely. My position is not remote. So,
I mean, is there any position that's remote in town? I'm just curious.
Only possibly Melody, I think she's the only one.
Yeah, because this is with the question I was asking about that, right? In a way, like people having access during an emergency. Because during an emergency, you just stay home. You can't come here, obviously,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I asked that because I wanted Melody to post some things over a weekend. And the first storm blocked her from coming in.
Right.
And now the second storm has blocked her from coming in.
Right. So basically, how do we properly communicate and receive information when there's an emergency or there's a storm? In that case.
is that part of the new protocols of the tabletop that they were
I mean,
initiating?
that's something we need to discuss, but it seems like that is so. I mean, it seems like it will be. We have to have that ability as a town. I mean, again, that's beyond the scope of our work here, but we should have that ability as a town. For emergency purposes, we need to have ways to access and communicate.
So do we want to put that on?
Well, probably needs to be discussed with Sean. There should be at least some key people that would have remote access.
Yeah.
So,
Jeez. I don't know how much these water tests are, but I mean, that's so close to passing the primary.
yeah, and that's probably natural arsenic.
They should probably
that's
just-
normally found in
How long did
soils.
they run the water for? Before they took the test.
Right, yeah.
I don't know how expensive these are to redo, but
If it's a full one, well over $200.
yeah. Well, it beats the
And if
couple
you get-
$1,000 system.
Right.
Right, that we would recommend.
for home,
Home system.
water, yeah, for home water test sounds pretty, is that bigger than a home water test?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It wasn't like for a business or anything like that?
No, they're purchasing the home for, it's like, I think like a 5-bedroom, I'm exaggerating them. I know there was 5 children, I think she was saying, a 5-family.
210 Gardner?
Yeah, it's on Gardner Road, yeah.
Isn't that the one we were having problems with?
Not sure.
There's a little history on this house. Want to find the history?
Yeah, we can follow up. So it seems like all they need is for us to give them the okay or not okay. What is our guidance
Yeah.
from the town? Okay. Yeah, so if you can forward that email to us, and we can follow up on this.
Because I think she was looking for an answer for tomorrow, so she would. Because I think they're closing either like Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, it's so close to, within normal limits.
Yeah, I mean,
It's probably-
600 or something.
So there was no retest done, right?
No, nothing. That's all I got.
Then
Yeah.
have them run the water for a while and retest
Retest
it.
it.
And
I
let's
would
see
say
what,
retest
what
before you
comes
go
up.
the route of a water system.
Yeah.
Right. Because it could be just natural.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a whole aspect how it was sampled, which I think it probably said in here. Did they actually let the water run for a while? I'm not sure if there was someone living in the house prior, or it's been sitting there for the longest time without anyone living in it. So let the water run and retest. That would be the best approach to start right now before you start implementing in the system.
Okay. So then you put that on the notes, and then I just send it over. to
Yeah.
you.
I'd say step 1 is to retest. Step 2 would be our recommendation would be to put it in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
To remove natural arsenic from water, the most effective, validated, and commonly recommended methods are reverse osmosis, systems activated alumina filters, and anion exchange resins. Okay, yeah,
So
right.
you're pretty
Okay.
standard.
Yeah,
water
these
filtration.
technologies often installed at the point of use, i.e. kitchen sink and point of entry, whole house, can reduce arsenic to below the EPA's
Yeah.
recommended. Of course, I don't know what half of those systems were. Do you?
Yeah, just because I just had one installed 2 years ago.
Okay. So you're up on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the sink or the well?
At
We
the
have,
sink or the well, yeah.
Yeah, we have one at the sink, which is the reverse osmosis. And then we have one for the whole house.
Okay.
So yeah, forward us that email, and then definitely.
Okay, so we probably need to track down some info for them
Yeah.
on the reverse osmosis system.
Yeah, once you reply to us to all that email, we can follow up on that.
Okay.
Okay. No wastewater tests? Permit?
What was the address on that? That's the 210?
210, yep.
I'll pass those around and I'll sign a little later. Yeah, 210. So we got September. only one septic plan.
It's good.
I was wondering why this was so old. It's from November. So they were just waiting for payment on this, and then we could sign it. Do you know if they,
Oh, is that one though?
yeah, this one's from November. I think we've already approved.
That
it.
one did pay. They paid.
They
They paid
did?
like last week.
Oh, is
Okay,
this
so
it?
just
Yeah.
sign up on.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it's just, we've already reviewed it. It's just needed to pay us.
Okay. Actually, we still need to collect signature for these dates.
Okay.
So yeah, that was back in December that day. So it was November and then December. Okay, they just make the payment. January. Yeah, so we collect signature on the top. Okay, that's done. 43.
So Phil reviewed it.
Say it again?
Phil reviewed it.
Yeah. What's that?
So he's the red. He's the red pen.
Yep. It's kind of funny, like,
So they usually until the last minute they'll find the installer.
and this is paid.
Yeah.
Right, before- I guess I'm curious. So we have a 480.
Yep.
I wanna
So they
see,
did
but then-
the perk test and the septic plans.
Alright, so let's review this then. This must be. Right.
Yeah, a lot of
Surrounded.
retaining walls.
Where is that?
They're
43
they're
Birches
moving
Road.
the tank up there. Where was the old system? Where was the old leach field?
It's leaching under the shed. To be relocated.
Yeah.
I don't see where the old system was, though.
I think it's right underneath.
Right underneath the new system.
Yeah, it looks like it just moved a
Oh.
little bit over. Existing septic is kind of in that ghost rating.
Oh, right, I see. Oh, so they're upgrading the whole blooming
Yeah,
season.
they're going from one tank to a tank with a distribution box.
Big project.
Yeah.
Bigger system.
Yeah.
Whole system is huge. Are they,
One bedroom house.
Is there a foot? Boy,
It's
they're
a
right
one
on it,
bedroom.
huh?
It's a one bedroom house.
Right in there, yep.
Yep, yep, it's good.
So still compliant.
Yep.
why are they going with such a huge system for a one bedroom?
Yeah, this is one bedroom, right? I think maybe
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
They must have future plans.
They must have
Yeah.
some future plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock the house down and rebuild.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Start
And
underground.
if they've got the
work your way
septic
up.
system, then they're all set. The system isn't going on the septic program, is it?
No, this one, no. This wasn't the one.
So what we have here is the perk test result in here. You can pass that and I'll keep those. I'll sign those.
Double-sided.
Had to have perks in order to go to the plans.
Say it again?
They had to have perks in order to get to the plans.
There's a different body of water.
Hmm?
What's that?
Say it
A
again?
different body of water, 60 feet away.
So that's
Yeah.
that's the
Wetlands.
The wetlands,
Oh, okay.
yeah. We have a high water mark here, surrounded by it.
Right.
So we can keep those together. We can pass them around.
Just passed.
Now, do you want me to just sign one of those or just
You gotta sign all three.
all three of them?
She usually does it right on top of that.
Wait.
Yeah, this was already reviewed.
$330 gallon. Must be from a 3-bedroom.
3 bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Or raise the roof and go up.
Something like that. Right?
Yeah.
Do we need the installer's information before we can approve?
No, because they like, I think what she was saying is once they have that, they'll send the information over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because they're gonna sign it, and it's like, permission is hereby granted to nobody.
For the, yeah, so when you supply the permit for the installer, like this section here, would they come back to you, fill out the section, or they're gonna send a different section for this?
So when the completion is when they send the
The whole
install
package.
that has the installer's information on it.
Yeah.
It's just worded
Because
weird, right?
post installation, they have to actually send a packet again.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like we have old business. I think those ones wouldn't really even need them in the agenda. Tabletop exercise, I don't think we have any update on those, do we?
I sent you an email this afternoon. The MRC actually did the same exercise that we did, and I sent over to you the results of that. I can send it over to the rest of the folks too if they're
Yeah.
interested. But they came up with some additional items we hadn't thought of. They did a good job. There was 12.
I think so.
There were
Yeah.
12 people
That's what I
there,
was
and
gonna
they did a
say.
good job.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
otherwise we just move on.
Yeah, so I mean, from our end, there's nothing else we need to do anymore. Much.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
So no more new business, no more old business with that one? Just leave it off?
Tabletop success, yeah.
Okay.
Move it up, moving forward.
Project complete.
I think the testing update, again, this one, we don't have it in here because the conversation we've been having, right, with Mark Popham is the fact that we will continue testing as currently as until we can decide to fix that well that we haven't been testing for a while now. That was the next
So
plan.
they're holding up the fact that we've done 30 years worth, and they're
Well-
holding it up until we get the well fixed?
It's a recommendation, but we don't have to.
From DEP?
No, from Mark. His point is, we can go ahead and put a package together and ask for a
Yeah.
request.
Right.
But he lay out the potential concerns. One is, they're not gonna pick up on it right away because he's seen examples where the state takes 13 years to get back to them. 13 years.
Okay, yeah,
And meanwhile, he's still testing, obviously, right?
right.
And then when they look at your data and they see that there's holes into it, they can actually even put more requirement. So in essence, you can wait and get everything in.
So does he
I think
have,
that we wanted to go and apply for a grant for that, right?
So, yeah,
if
there's-
our packet has a hole in it, then our grant money to get.
that was my next question. So
Yeah.
what's the cost, and then how are we gonna finance it?
To fix the well?
Yes.
Yes, that's the other question. I believe he sent us some proposal, but not with prices, basically what needs to be changed, but not how to change it, or how to fix it and how much it's gonna cost. So that could be the next aspect we explore. It's one well that we need to fix. Maybe we can actually look into finding out exactly how much it's gonna cost us to fix that well, so we can start testing, making sure we have everything. Maybe I apply for a grant itself to actually fix the well, depending on how the cost is going to be.
It's a PVC pipe well, right? The cap blew off or something?
I don't
Is that
know.
what Kathy was saying?
I think we're saying once the snow is completely
Right,
done,
well,
we
field
need,
trip.
we need to go for another
Okay.
field trip, at least to have a full idea what's going on out
Okay.
there. Yeah. So we're probably gonna keep that up until, end of spring, when things will completely melt,
So field trip,
and take a field trip and start making decision from there.
and we need well people, names,
Yep.
and then we need grant. Okay. Sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like fun work.
If it's just a PVC pipe, we might just be able to bring a snake up yourselves.
And then kind of
Pull
fix
some
it.
leaves out.
Yeah.
That's what Kathy's idea has been since I've talked to her about this. She said the cap flew off, leaves got in there. and they
Yeah,
can't
that's
get
probably
there.
what it is, yeah. Yeah, plus grant. So basically what you're saying is we're gonna go back, take a field trip, take a look at it, assess the situation.
Yep.
How much it's gonna cost for us to fix it. If it's an easy fix, get it done. If it's gonna require money, look into to see if we can find grants. Okay? Tonnage reports, why do we have that there again?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because we were on the fact that we're just gonna, and then fix the forms and then go from there.
Right, I think we
I
have.
still sent notices, I still followed up, so.
Yeah, I think the reason this one wasn't there is because I think some of the trash haulers been getting back to Sadie asking question about the tonnage report, like they wanted to know where to put it, where to provide that information. What I think I'm realizing is in our form, when they fill it out, they don't have that requirement right in there for them. They fill out the report, the form, send it to us, then we ask for more information.
Yeah.
They would
Should just
prefer
say,
a list for
right,
items, right?
attach file, X, Y, and Z.
Right. So I think
If
that,
if our form has that capability.
right, that was the thing, right? So it's just, the point is we just need to update our forms to say that upfront, here's what's needed.
Do they have the ability to attach to our forms,
Say it again?
PDFs or?
No, so the thing is that for them to be technically a real residential, commercial trash hauler, they're supposed to, on their own end as whatever the business, report what they're doing and where they're sending their tonnage to through the state.
Right.
That's when they get their license and however they get that. Now with us, it's just that they fill out a permit saying that, they follow the regular requirements and give us money and that's it. Our form doesn't have nothing else.
Right, but I guess what he's asking to, like, if we put that requirement saying, please send us your tonnage report, is it easy for them to just send that to you?
Right.
Yeah.
Can they just affix it on
So the problem is
electronically
that
to a?
they don't know what to send us and
Right.
I don't know what I need
Okay.
to see.
Right, okay, so but they can do it, okay?
Yeah, because one was just asking what form do I fill out?
Right,
How do I fill it out,
right. So we just need to simply ask them for a report, or a tonnage report, and attach it to the,
Yeah, if they have it, if the system has the capability
Yeah.
just to upload a PDF of the tonnage report.
right, just upload a PDF.
They
So
could just,
the-
you could just
the-
have one that says tonnage report, one that says
So the problem
liability.
is there is no tonnage report. So when for Mass DP, whatever, Massachusetts, I try to look for it, it's like you're entering information in, and it's like you have to get to the next page to get those questions. And I don't have those answers. Like, I don't even know how to answer any of the questions they're asking.
Oh, so that's not something like they just have like a
You have to-
certificate of
no.
tonnage?
No, yeah, and you have to log in, make up whatever on their portal and everything.
Well, I guess I'm confused a bit, but from their end, they should be able to just send you a report.
Now, whatever they're sending to the state, they
Whatever
should
they
be
send
able
to
to
state.
send to
Yeah,
us.
but yeah, so
A
if,
copy to us.
Right.
so just they asked for a form from me and I don't have a form.
Yeah, so, but I think what we need to, like we mentioned, update our document where when they're sending us all the information they're gonna send us, that says tonnage report is required, attach a PDF.
Okay.
That's it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, your liability is required, attach PDF.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And then you don't have to like receive it via mail.
So we're supposed to get them like quarterly or something like that from each
How often do they apply for the permit?
yearly?
That's all. It's
Okay.
yearly. Yeah, we don't need them quarterly, no.
Okay.
Yeah. So in essence, when they apply for it, the year before would be the year they give you the
Okay.
tonnage report. Yeah.
But if you do get everything electronically, I think we'd have to print it out to sign it.
Yeah. I know, right?
That's true.
We don't have
And then
this-
you'd have to scan it back.
We don't have
I
a smart board. Well, I don't think we know. I think
You don't have to. I mean,
yeah, I
you keep
think
the paper copy, but for them to get it to you very easily, here's your application.
Do we want to do this once a year? These tonnage reports are supposed to be as recycling.
just like recycling. You said
Your tonnage reports are recycling, right?
Well, it says waste, it says all
Wait,
different.
It's all everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
We only want it once a year?
What do we gain from getting it quarterly?
Not much. But it just seems like,
Is there a number that we're looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, right?
Because we don't have even.
We just want to make sure that they're disposing of it.
They and actually have an idea of, how much our town
Do
is
we even need
generating.
it? Do we just need the approval from whoever they're getting their approval from? Have you been
So
approved
I
by
know
the
that the only
EPA or
reason-
the Department of Transportation? I
Yeah,
think is who actually gives it.
we talk about this too. Yeah.
Yeah, so the only reason why we needed it at one point was because we were gonna try to get trash haulers and we needed reports and numbers and we didn't have those at one point.
Yeah, so in essence, I think there was a time when we were going to have this joint municipalities of being on the shared service. We had no idea exactly, okay, well, how much, we have no data. How much do our town is really producing? In other words, really, if they're going to charge us some money, we have to have an idea exactly how much our town collectively. I think that was the reason Kathy was asking for it back then.
Okay. So we're going to be like Shrewsbury, where they have their own.
Yeah, but we were trying to do it with all municipalities.
But that never go
close-
anywhere, right? We
Okay.
never.
Princeton, Rutland.
right now, I think it's sort of like in limbo.
So we're supposed to actually meet, it was supposed to be tomorrow, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen one email, so.
Okay.
I don't, they were all on the date and time, so
I need to
Yeah,
confirm my
I saw
email.
that too, and I deleted it because I'm not interested.
So that was the reason, just to have data for our town. Okay. So if it's not because at the same time, I don't want to make it a burdensome process
Yeah,
for
that-
businesses,
I-
right?
I get
Because
it.
we want to.
That's fine.
If
Right.
we've collected enough data, then I think all we need is the approval from the DOT that they're handling their waste correctly.
Yeah, that's always been a question off and on since we started sort of doing the recycling program way back when.
Right.
Was, are they really recycling what they should be recycling, and are they handling the waste like they're supposed to be handling it? Because, there's no longer dumps.
And that information is not clear online. When you go online to look for it,
So
it's
I even
not.
I called the state, I emailed them.
It's not really.
Right. Like, how did the trash hauler know that they're approved to haul trash? And whatever the state
Well,
approves them,
that we
we should
do
be
know
okay
they're-
with that.
We do know they're approved to haul trash, but the question was, what are they doing it with that once it goes in the truck and it goes out of our site? What is going on then? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? And I think that's where
That's
some
what
of the tonnage
report
reports would
tells you where
start.
it went and how it was disposed.
Yeah, that was, I think, one of
That's the hope. Right.
Okay. I'll have to check out the tonnage report.
Yeah.
I see another one.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's continue asking for them, and then we can decide that in a few years if we feel like it doesn't add any value to our town. Then
Yeah. For the time, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when they
Just
first
see if
came
your
in,
system has the ability to receive PDFs, attachments
Ours,
on the application, yeah.
so it's paper.
Electronic.
Ours is, because Kathy wanted everything paper, we don't have nothing digital. So,
Oh, so they can't go on our,
no, they
Town
have to print
website.
it out and for
They
some
mail it.
reason, they find this like 1990s application from where I have no clue.
Well, we need to update that.
Yeah.
and tell them this is the new.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to it's just, yeah.
They're like, oh, this old town. Yeah, I have an old form from
Right.
back in '90s. Just
yeah,
fill it
that's when
out.
we put the
1776.
program together was back in the 90s. Yeah, that's exactly why you
So
see. And I-
let's update the form so they can have an easy access form that they can find online.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's fun.
All
all
right.
right.
All right. Discussion dates for MPHN. I don't know why we have that in
They're
there
coming
too.
because they changed the
They're
date
coming, right?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
tomorrow, they.
Thursday.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday, the 26th.
Gael and I
26.
will be
Yeah, the two of us
present.
are gonna be there.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that.
One of the key things I'm going to bring up.
Keep them on their toes.
Well, I mean, part of them is that I want to learn
11
exactly
a.m.
what are we getting out of the collaborations. It seems like,
I'm
Catherine
going to
is
tell you a whole story.
Catherine is very effective. She's been working with us very well. So at this via email. So we'll discuss certain things and see how it goes, and we're going to report back it with the team. Any concern or question?
Thank you guys for
Yeah,
No,
is there
I will.
anything?
Or
anything we
or
should-
here's the thing: if you guys want to take off a list of questions you want to ask, shoot me an email with Diana, and then we can.
Yeah.
I think the number one question is, well, we had this discussion, remember when we had MAH, the lawyer from the Massachusetts Health
Message. Yep.
Board, and remember we said we haven't seen any kind of, hear about all the money that they get, but we haven't seen anything come to Hubbardston.
Right.
So that's my number one question on the top.
Right.
Is you have all of this funding, so what program are you planning on bringing into that's going to benefit the residents of the town? And how are you going to do it? And how, what are the benefits, and then what is the program, and what's your plan?
Yeah.
Because right now, we have nothing. We're paying we're paying their fee, basically their registration fee every year, $600.
Yeah.
And even for that, we're not getting anything back.
We haven't even got nothing this year at all. We haven't even done anything with them.
Right.
So, I'm going to be off the board by the time you guys have to deal with this, for whether you're going to renew or not. But my recommendation is don't renew.
So they're also providing continuing education and things like this. So there's a class that they're offering to pay for both BOH members to stay on top of a.
That's Mass Board though. That's not, has nothing to do with MPHN.
I think there's a fee, and they'll pay that fee.
Yeah, that's been, but it's still put together and sponsored by the Massachusetts Health Boards. I keep losing. There's one letter in that. MAH.
B.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to. You're talking
Yeah.
about the Association of
Right.
Board of Health, yes.
Right. But there's one letter I keep missing. But they're the ones that sponsor it, and there's always been a fee attached to that course.
Right, but who pays
But
the fee?
MPHN out of Fitchburg has nothing to do with that.
Correct. The way Catherine is actually referenced, explaining it to me, that group put it together. Yes, there's a fee, but they have grant to sponsor different people to go to those trainings, and they pay for them.
MPHN?
Yes. So I will confirm that on Thursday when we talk to her, because
Yeah, we're gonna
right now,
confirm that
we
because
signed
I
up
got
for the
an
classes. yeah.
email
That's never
saying
been- that's
they'll be
never
billing
been the
me
way it's
separately
been.
for this
It's
class.
That's never been the way it's been. In fact,
So
that is
did you
the first
receive an
time.
email saying you'll be billed separately for this class? Have you?
I haven't.
Yeah, I think
I did.
you should receive it. Yeah, so basically,
check.
and that's what she told me too. Because the way it works is obviously once you register, they're like, oh, we're gonna send you a bill. But then she makes sure saying, hey, don't worry about this. You're gonna receive an email that says that, but we'll be taking care of this. So my job is I'm gonna print out all your guys' stuff, which check your email, so I can give it to her saying there it is that we're gonna be in that class and
Yep.
manage this. Right?
So we get one thing.
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping there's gonna be more
What's
besides
the
that
fee?
one thing. I don't know what the fee is.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Doesn't
I'm
specify.
gonna find out on Thursday. It doesn't specify. So at the end of the day, when I look, it's because via email, there are some grant money that goes to support certain activities. And to your point, how can we get benefit out of that, and how can our town get it?
Because we haven't seen anything come
Well,
to the children, to the school, we haven't seen, I'm sorry, they have not
we're gonna
They have
change
not
this.
proven themselves to be of any worth.
All right. So
So-
on Thursday we'll discuss this, and then
We're gonna find out.
yeah.
All right, it'll be interesting.
We're gonna.
All right, so where are we at?
All right. Now, new business budget.
So I
Whoa.
didn't complete it because I'm still waiting on the numbers,
My
but
favorite.
now I just noticed because Phil Ledger, it looks like his rates went up. Yeah, so
Popham and.
So
Mr.
what is it
Linder.
called?
Okay.
So when he does a perk test or review plan, we charge 240. We give the 25% to the town, and he charges $200. So we're for him.
So his perk test, you're saying, is $200?
That's what he's charging. Cause I don't know what it was before.
Well, you should be able to see from old.
Yeah, no, I just
20,000?
know, but
Yeah,
it
okay.
just because I just seen the budget and then he just gave me that today, and I just looked at the numbers. So
But you're saying his price went up. How do you know his price went up?
because the last bill wasn't 1,800, it was less than that, and he did way more items from review. Because remember, he was reviewing this the septic plans, the Title V, and it was less than that. Because we took that away,
Okay, so each plan review and perk test is $200,
and we charge.
and out of that, 25% goes to the town.
No, our perk test is 240. Our design plan review is 240, and each item he's reviewing is 200, 200, 200. They're the same.
And we give 20%, 25% of the 40.
That's because
So we
we're
give them
nuts.
$10.
That's because we're nuts.
Right.
No. I guess the lights and
Right,
tables,
yeah.
I guess. Apparently.
Then say, hey, our money should go to a floor mat.
No, no.
I know.
Can we determine where the money's
So-
going?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So
Ocean
they'll go
State job
falling on the
lots.
floor.
That's funny. Okay, so, but what does that do for us for actually?
Because I put in for his budget around 5,000 for the year. Now it's gonna look like it's gonna be like triple that.
Not that much.
Think about how many plans in the summertime.
Get from him what he wants for the coming year, for the coming fiscal year.
Yeah, but how can he plan for that? So we just estimate, right? Because that can change
I
how
know,
many.
but she said his fee was going up.
Right.
So if we're paying $200 now, and he's saying that my fee is going to go up,
No, we're paying less. His new fee is $200.
those new fees, 200.
And
So we just need to know what his old fee was, and then take however many there were last year,
And
and multiply it by 200 instead of whatever it
No, I'll
was.
just, there's no way, because there's no data for that one. I would have to just go by his bills to see
Do we
what
know what we
he,
paid
what,
him in total last year?
I don't, that would be a part of the budget that I'm. yeah.
you should be able to pull how much we pay him from what we're working with accounting from last year.
At
Yeah,
least-
but they're still doing it.
Oh, they haven't completed the.
That's why I have no numbers for us.
Okay.
What,
So
do you
it's-
have fiscal year,
2027.
not 26, but 25?
It
Oh,
might
yeah.
be somewhere in the emails, but that doesn't mean that the cost by 25 to 20, wait, 24 to 25 is a whole different.
No, that's
Well,
fine.
No, it gives us something
idea.
to
Okay.
Yeah.
bounce off of.
So then I'll try to find the, because I know that one was sent. I just don't know
Right.
if it was a quarterly or a yearly.
So basically, reach out to the accountant, right? Find out from fiscal year 2024. I mean,
25.
2025, right? And see how much we actually pay for the whole fiscal year.
Right.
And then from that, we can, because I think right now the town is gonna go what they call a zero budgeting, where every account gonna
Everything's
go to
gonna be
zero,
even
zero,
up.
right?
They've been doing that for years.
So so it's been good. I mean, I feel like that's the first time I'm hearing from it. So it's been 4 years now. I think it's across the board now that they're doing that. Every department gonna
Every
go to zero.
department,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what it was from last year,
And
and
then-
then whatever the cost was, we just do the percentage and then multiply last year's budget by the same percentage that he went up, and that should give you
Yeah.
whatever our target's gonna be.
That
If
makes
that
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you mean to say fiscal year 2026 here or 2027?
No, that's still 2026 because
Yeah, we've
I
done this
see.
years, yeah.
I see. I see what you're saying, because we need to submit that for 2026.
it's, yeah, so.
Makes no sense to me,
Yeah.
because I'm already,
And then remind
I'm
you
already
that
doing budget for
there was
2027.
no, there was no budget like set up.
Right,
Like
right.
there's just like everything's coming out of everywhere.
Right. Okay, so yeah, so let's, but currently right now what you have, this is for 2026, that's it?
Well, I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing, but this is what we've discussed that I'm aware of.
Okay, we have health, housing, sanitarian, so okay, that would be That's fill right there.
Yeah, and that would be pretty much way more than that.
Because currently, right now, this 1,800 is only for 2026.
Yeah, that's just
January.
from last, January.
Yikes.
And just wait until spring hits.
Okay, that's gonna be a problem. But yeah, so let's look at 2025 then, an estimate from there so we can add it in the budget because we don't want to shortchange ourselves here. Okay. Landfill testing, is that included that new price proposal for Mark Popham?
Let me see, what's the number?
7,100.
That is the proposal number.
Okay.
It's
And-
right here.
And the landfill lawn mowing doesn't change, the same.
It probably will go up probably a couple dollars, but nothing.
So 265 was that the price for last year? I mean that we mowed
Yeah,
it
so,
twice.
yeah, it was double. So I did find it somewhere and I did put both of them in there. So his number is,
Okay. And these are the account numbers that you have in here. Yeah, we need to update this to make it more robust.
and then I have, Mel just gave me this today. So this is how I would have to,
That's the format?
that's how, she gave me an example.
Yep.
That's not that one, but I just printed it out so that you guys can see visually what needs to be done.
Okay.
Because if we have supplies, if we do something, I don't know if you guys do events or anything. If they
I don't
participate.
remember
No,
it's being this complicated in the past.
No, the budget this year is gonna get very, very rough.
It'll be rough for next year, because right now we're getting free inspections.
Well, I'm not saying just BOH, I'm saying the town.
The way they want everything
The way they want
reported, it's
everything,
all
yeah.
going to be like,
Okay, so you're saying that's the format she gave you, and you're gonna try to use the same format? Okay,
So,
yeah.
so I need more itemized, I don't need more, I just need to know because like if, again, we're using the printer, we're gonna need to figure out paper, ink, like, percentage of that, that's fine.
Wait, we?
I don't know how that- how-
We don't pay for those things separate. I mean, isn't that's part of our 25% we're giving?
So that's
town?
something I don't know that if it is or not.
Yeah.
well, right now,
remember that.
right now, paper and ink and like for the copier and everything else is a shared expense.
That's part of overhead, right?
Right.
So-
I wouldn't-
That's a shared expense from the whole, and I don't know who has control over that.
Okay.
Honestly, I just sit in my office and listen.
So far, I think, so the membership dues, what is that? Is that MPHN?
And there's two of
Two.
them because we pay 150 and then 600 for something else.
MPHN is the 600.
What are we paying 150 for?
I don't remember which one it is.
I would like to know what that one is.
Yeah, I would like to know what it
Yeah.
is
Like,
too.
I know, I'm like, you guys signed off on it.
Because I don't
have
wanna
the old
have
bill.
membership I'm not using, so
Yeah,
it's like people signing up for Disney and not using it. I don't wanna do that.
So like, that's why I just wanted to do it, like anything that pops up in your head that if we're paying for, that we're unaware of, like, I looked in our statements and this is what I found.
Right, so here's the question I'm gonna ask you now. Is, when do you need to submit this by?
She's already almost done, so she's getting to where she needs to so that we can
just
get,
doing annual reports.
Right. Well,
that's why you guys were doing the
There it is.
annual report that you guys
Massachusetts
needed.
Association, $150.
Okay, so that's not
was that from your
MPHN.
notes?
That's from our agenda,
Yeah.
meeting agenda from.
So that didn't go to
October
MPHN, that went to the Massachusetts Health Board.
Excellent record keeping.
150? 150 for the health board?
Yeah, that went to Massachusetts Health Board.
I still don't
That-
have a login for the website on that one. What are we getting out of those groups?
Well, for one thing, law. legal-
Yes.
Legal, and we can call on them at any time.
Anytime.
You're
Okay.
getting your program out of them.
Okay. And then MPHN is
600.
600. Okay.
What's this one?
That's this one here?
That's the,
That's the mowing.
Lawn mowing?
Yeah, it's lawn mowing.
okay. Phil Ledger.
So
There you
yeah,
go,
Phil
right there.
Ledger, okay. Phil Ledger, we have 2250.
I don't know if that's quarterly.
So he had a lot of items on those, cause he was doing like, he did maybe like 10, Title V reviews, He was doing those. We took those away.
Okay, so then 5,000 might be right on point then.
But that was for that month. So that was October. I think that was just one bill of whatever Title V's. You remember, I came into
Oh,
September.
yeah, that's right, yeah.
So anything that was from September on, that was that bill.
Okay, so then Dave's point is, I think it's still good to look at the whole 2025, and then from that, whatever that is,
Yeah.
we're gonna add a percentage into this and then update this to make it more, to reflect what the actual price is going to be. And we're gonna keep housing inspector stuff the same way. And then, yeah, I mean, office supplies and stuff like that, I honestly have no idea, because I think my understanding is this was a shared, that's part of our
Yeah.
overhead.
No, that's fine. I'm just,
yeah,
I'm
no, that's
cutting
good.
all bases.
No, that's
So
good.
that then they come to like, okay, so you don't have money for paper.
Well,
I'm just saying, I'm giving an example.
yeah.
All right, so here's what the budget proposal for BOH, for now.
Well, you're gonna need some, like pencils, things like that.
So that's-
Pens.
So maybe you should add some level of at least discrepancy. I mean, what's the,
There's
that's not
more,
the- that's not
more
the
on the other
term.
side, I think.
No, I think the other side is just the account numbers, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the details for, yeah, so maybe, I mean, honestly, I think maybe working with Mel and Leanne to assess, okay, if we were to actually have extra supplies that we're gonna get, maybe to put something in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember Rutland, I know the clerk over there very well, and she was sputtering one year.
So this is the
About
template that she's
the
gonna
budget
use.
that she had for
She has
office
to use
supplies.
the same template to send
And
the
she
budget.
had it at $1,000, and she was like sputtering that it was too less, not enough. But, so, I don't know, I thought 1,000 was pretty nice, but especially if we have shared, some shared already, so that it's not gonna come like directly out of our budget, we could probably drop that, maybe 750, something like that, but,
Okay, so,
I'm just having you approve that we pay him for that one.
I thought you basically gonna have a turnover for this, no? But why didn't you show me a,
That's if the turnover comes only if you say yes.
oh, after this, that's when we had to get the turnover for, okay, so that's the most recent invoice that he
Yeah,
sent
that was
you.
today. He just dropped it off when he signed.
And the Birch's 43, that's the one we just reviewed.
Yep.
And that was the one before Mayo Brigham. Okay. So it's flat fee for all the reviews, huh? Okay. Okay, well, I see what you're saying. So next time we meet, the turnover would include those after you pay him. Got it. So you want me to sign this?
Yeah.
That's it.
Saying it's okay for me to pay him.
I'm not sure if it's okay, but we have to pay him.
And then I forgot, I have a pool paperwork inspection. That's just your mail. And then this is I found this letter when I was going through all the stuff. It's asking for the Board of Health to review it. But I think those are like, there's a whole bunch that comes in and I bring it multiple times, but no one signed off on that.
we have another unexpected email.
What's that?
We have another unexpected email.
Interesting. I like those. Unexpected email.
Oh yeah, I've seen one of those before, which is, yeah. So in essence, if there is a claim filed in for a loss in any town, I mean, any properties in town, depending on if it actually exceeded $1,000, somehow the insurance company is required to notify the Board of Health.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
We've
those.
seen that before.
Yeah, that was one, that's another one.
Yeah. Hey, Dan.
But, so you just found that now? How long ago was this?
That was before me.
So where was it?
It was literally in the insurance packets. Like, there was just like miscellaneous papers. I went through everything. I called every single insurance company because I had limited liability ones that I was just adding to each building permit and file.
Okay.
So what it
Alright.
is they send it months after, before.
Okay.
More than $1,000. I mean, that could be anything.
That could be, yeah.
So what I was explaining to you before was that this is the septic, you know, it goes 230 goes into our general, and then we give 10 to them, and then he takes 200 and we basically get 30.
Jeez. Well, we make no money out of this, do we?
That's
So
why
when do we
everything-
start talking about increasing our fees?
Huh?
Well,
So, yeah, I mean, when do we start talking about increasing ours to 260? I don't know.
so,
I think I gotta sit here longer.
yeah, no, I mean, I think
What
it's a
we
good,
actually
we,
need money
I mean,
for.
we talked about this, I think,
Yeah.
was it last year? I mean, I think we increased our fees on the permit fees, right? We need to go start talking about those type of fees as well. The permit, well, basically the food permit fees, we did increase them. But those type of permit, we didn't do anything with them a few years ago, so it's probably, this is the time to discuss them.
I always feel, why should we accrue the loss? We should
So, right, so
just
currently,
go up directly to whoever's charging us.
230,
It's 240.
240, 10 goes to the town. For 200, we actually pay the
Yep.
professional that does the work.
And then we get 30.
Okay. Awesome thing to discuss. Okay.
Your list is getting long.
Huh?
Your list is getting long.
It's like how the town does this, then that is insanity actually, but.
And I don't think you need to see this, but I know she was asking questions. This is all the information I have on the nursing position. So I don't know if you want to review it real quick, but this is what I had in my file.
On what?
The nursing position.
Like if we, town nurse?
Yeah, so that file is what she said that you guys been going through when it was
Is that the
tabled.
30-year-old packet from the grant that
Yes.
was given from
It's
the
pretty much,
hospital?
yeah.
Actually, I think I know there's some additional information, but it's going to require a field trip.
A lot of field trips to take this year.
Right. Is that budgeted? Does it come with lunch?
No, only cookies.
All right, I need
You get
to
those
sign this,
inspected?
right?
Yeah.
Actually, let's pass this
There's
around.
a $25 cookie inspection fee.
first. So those are turned over.
It's expenditures.
Money that we pay.
Expenditures.
This is all from 23.
And this is certainly a ship that has sailed, this right here.
Yeah,
So
I know.
that's,
What do you mean from this?
Just you sign
Receive
it, and I put it in our files, and I put it to the address.
Okay.
That's the official job description that was finally approved.
oh, gotcha.
It is actually a better, an upgraded version of what we had before that was approved by the town way back when. We've just never been able to get the position posted because we never had the funding for it.
Yeah, right, that's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's the two things I would like to discuss too, because, so currently you're serving as the town nurse.
If somebody needs me to do a home
Right.
assessment, and,
I guess the question is, what does the future look like?
yeah,
That's
we
what
should
that is
have
for.
somebody
Right.
on board.
Because we need to properly discuss this and make an assessment of the costs and budget it appropriately.
Right.
And we have to, it cannot be a last minute thing, we just add into the town
Right.
without planning it, but.
We
I think
need
it's a
somebody,
significant
and we
cost,
don't
too,
need
because
somebody,
These guys are using from what I remember our conversation, they're using their own insurance.
Liability insurance.
Liability
Yep.
insurance.
Yep.
So there's an insurance factor in there too.
right, and,
That comes with that position.
and you know, that the town nurse needs to be here and available, certain I mean, if MPHN wants to, you take some of that $500,000 or whatever they get. you know.
I plan to raise the,
Yeah,
discuss that with them as well.
and,
Like,
you
Yeah,
know,
they should supply a
and
town nurse.
provide the
Need it.
funding for a town nurse, but a town nurse should be,
I can't imagine paying
should be
somebody for a town
present.
nurse that they're not gonna
no,
be here.
you can't have
I mean,
somebody coming
You said that you
from,
did one family several years ago, right?
yeah.
And we
But you know
can't
what, we
pay
could
somebody
do
to
a
sit
lot
around for
more
3
public
years.
health education and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And trying to
whole-
do it from long distance, 20 miles down the road,
Oh, sorry, I
You
got
need
caught up
somebody-
with.
Yeah, it's okay, yeah, I'm
you
just
need
gonna sign
somebody
it and give it to
really
you.
that's willing to be,
Right.
I'll share my EMD office if they. Tell me it closet, but it works.
All you need is a laptop and a chair
Yeah,
these days.
a desk.
Yeah.
Chair, is that how you work these days?
yeah.
You need to be comfortable.
Anywhere.
So to be continued
ask
with
for
this
a chair.
discussion, is that the idea?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
So, but do you wanna, can we keep this, like, what's the,
Well, I'll
what is
scan it to
that?
y'all,
Yeah.
but
uh,
that's what I found.
Yeah,
That's
well,
fine.
I didn't mean to say let's keep it, but let me see the first, I just wanna see like what
There's
the, so when
extra
she
copies.
emailed me, so I can know what that is, so.
Yeah, there's extra copies there.
Oh, they're all copies, okay, got it. Yeah, they're all singular copies, so.
Yeah, because I think what I would need is for you guys actually, you know, you guys are the expert on this one, to review this, make sure it's clear for what the position is supposed to be.
But that we worked on, you know, multiple times over. And it's based on, you know, a lot of it is based on what is already available as job descriptions for other towns. And so it's completely written off of what other towns are doing.
Got it. But
So-
have you guys ever discussed the cost? Estimating
Well,
it?
at 10.
Hmm?
10.
How many hours?
We had put it at, for per diem, 16 hours a month.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
they're doing like a program with the children, of course, they're gonna use up those hours. You know, public education program or something, or if they wanna do some sort of screening program, of course, it's gonna use up the hours, but that's stuff that we don't have right now because we don't have a public health nurse that can take the time and focus and dedicate the time to
Okay.
what needs to be done for the town.
So discussion for Thursday. We can see what the,
If they want to provide the funds, we'll find the nurse.
all right,
I can't
That's
do it
it?
for a year.
anything else? That's it, right? So.
Right, that's right,
In that case, guys,
that's right.
do we have anything else?
No.
Well, I'm,
What's the unexpected email?
oh, I
That was the
think
insurance.
that was,
Oh, no.
no, I guess, no, yeah, we don't have any email, right? That's.
No, that was it.
expected.
That was the
That was pretty much the
leftover.
kind
What is
of
this?
No,
right
that was
here.
the water
Oh, the
testing.
smell. Yeah, that was water testing from the, shower.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's just,
Went out of order.
apparently my
You're out of
mail.
line.
Oh, your mail,
Yeah.
oh.
That's the inspector pool testing and stuff like that, so just information, I don't know if Kathy ever.
No, just give it to Kathy. She's the inspector. Um,
No.
It's her
Was that your phone?
Oh, it's deep. Oh, no. Oh, it's a puddle.
It'll survive.
It'll survive.
All right, guys. So what time is it? I make a motion to adjourn this meeting here at 8:33. So, all in favor of this, right? So,
Yes.
all right.
Second.
So meeting adjourned.